Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have Mr. World Norway. He's wearing a traditional costume that he says represents his passion for peace, charities, and pillaging monks. I am here representing the country of fish oil, normal oil, fjords, brown cheese, and black metal music. I'm proud to represent the Kingdom of Norway! Also, there's a white Kia outside that's driving wildly, so just be careful whenever you go. Whoa, what's the deal, man? You could have hurt me. Whoa, is that Mr. World Sweden?
How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie.
Yo! What's up? Welcome back to my show and tell channel. This is where I show you stuff and then tell you all about it. I'm glad you can be here, man. Today I'm gonna tell you about some hot boys. I might be going out on a limb here, right? But I want to say that most people probably know about the beauty pageants like Miss Universe or Miss World, right? There are beauty pageants with women from all around the world who compete against each other to see who's the prettiest? Alright, that's not entirely true, but the first Miss World contest was actually a bikini contest, which was meant to promote the newfangled invention of the bikini. You seen this thing, Tom? They're trying to make my wife wear this ridiculous little thing whenever we go to the beach. I mean, that thing is never going to work. Tom, I think I'm sinning. Nowadays, the famous swimsuit contest has been discontinued for 10 years already. And the point isn't just to look pretty. There's a sports event, there's a talent contest, a public speaking segment, a charity competition where they award the contestant with the most relevant and important charity project in their nation, as well as a multimedia award that awards the contestant with the most likes on Facebook and Mobstar. What the hell is Mobstar? Seriously, I've never heard of Mobstar. Oh, okay, well, never mind. It's gotta be based on Al Capone, right? Get it? Cause he was a mob star. And also, they compete in a modeling contest. I mean, they gotta. they have to. I mean, what would be the point if they're not good looking, right? I know that modeling is about more than just looking good, but it's a little bit about looking good. Come on. Anyway, that is the good old contest that we all know and only some love. But did you know there's a Mr. World contest? What? Right, me neither. There is though. I came across this video by Bruce Green where they look at some of the contestants. Jamaica! And I started researching the hell out of it. Why? Because it's funny? Yeah. Now, I just have to get one thing out of the way. There we go. Now, up front, my opinion on beauty pageants is that they are kind of weird. I think it's weird that we still have a competition where we give out prizes and money to people for being good at looking good. But the money that they win goes to further their charitable work. And it seems like they're actually doing a difference. So I think it's stupid, but it isn't hurting anybody. Now I can make fun of them. Actually, let me look up how much money they get. Okay, so the Miss World winner gets $1 million. That's good. That's what I thought. Okay, so I couldn't find how much Mr. World 2024 got, but the 2016 winner got $50,000. Damn. Okay, but if we account for inflation, that would be $67,000. That's not even close to being the same number. Damn. Well, I was gonna say, I have found many differences between the Mr. World and Miss World contests. On YouTube, Miss World has 787,000 subscribers, and Mr. World has 27,000 subscribers. Yikes. Hey, it's more than I have. I'm not a major competition though. The Miss World YouTube channel also has like 10 times the amount of videos, so I guess it's not that weird. But like, what's up with that? Now, the Mr. World contest isn't even held every single year. The last time was in 2024. But they still have the same competitions that Miss World has. And actually, an extra competition. Hello everybody, I'm editing right now and I just realized that I didn't make a single Pitbull joke the entire video. Mr. Worldwide! Which is a shame, because I'm never going to have a more perfect opportunity to joke about Mr. Worldwide. So this is just like a formal apology. I didn't prepare anything. So here it goes, okay? Most of these guys are Mr. World Skinny, not Mr. Worldwide. Dale. Back to the video. The video that Bruce Green found Jamaica is from the Mr. World National Costume Show, an event where contestants show off costumes that represent their home country. And it's Pretty cool. Now I'm gonna skip a whole bunch of these because there's like 60 countries in total, and I only thought that some of them were funny. Sorry Japan, you're just too normal. I can't bully you. You're keeping your lunch money for now. But just remember that the outfits were specifically made to represent their home country, their nationality, you know, their history, their culture. Let's see what Canada has done. Whoa, dude, what a fit. I don't know if this is like highly traditional or ceremonial for the Canadian people, but he just looks like a hipster, man. Maybe that's what he's going for, dude. Like, maybe just being a hipster is like a Canadian's way of being.
A design that symbolizes Canada's adventurous spirit.
Oh, it's Canada's adventurous spirit. Oh, okay. Well, I guess being a hipster can be kind of adventurous.
Yeah, no, I was rock climbing like way before it was cool, man. Like in 40,000 BCE. Just picture this, alright? I climbed every single mountain I could find. Like, I got to the top of every single one. And people were going nuts, man, saying it's dangerous, how I shouldn't do it. But I did it anyway, okay? Because I knew, and I said it to them, man. I said, you'll get it one day, alright? That's right, 40,000 BCE, my parents were Neanderthals and I'm an immortal being.
But Mr. Canada did everything he should, right? He said what he needed to say, he got up, he said his country, he walked out. Colombia doesn't do that. Colombia spends way too long walking out. And I don't know if he's like doing a traditional walk, but because his headgear is so big and he has to balance it, his concentration face looks exactly like my trying to hold in the massive turd face. If you see me making that face, just get out of my way, alright? Poop's happening. Did you catch that? Why did I say that like I was hunting Bigfoot? Whoa, did you see? Zoom in on that. Slow motion that. I think what happened was the camera guy had to be like, surely he's done by now. And started to zoom in on the next guy. But oh no, he's not finished yet.
My name is Juan Esteban Rodriguez. In order to teach the young generations and to all the things that surround us, with empathy, with freedom, the country that smells as Colombian coffee, Colombia!
I love it when he said like, the country that smells like Colombian coffee. Colombia. Like that could be used anywhere, man. Like I could say, the country that smells like Brazilian nuts. My local wax salon. Ouch! He was on screen for like 1 minute and 45 seconds. There's gotta be a time limit to this. We've got 60 misters out here, man. Quit hogging the... Whoa. Quit hogging the limelight. Sorry, I had a minor stroke. You know, cause a minor stroke. A minor stroke. Oh.
Jamaica's rich culture with lush countryside and beautiful coastal sunsets.
Oh, Jamaica! He looks like he's about to come out and tickle you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
With jingling chains.
Why did the announcer say it like that?
Jingling chains.
Jingling chains. Like he couldn't understand what he was seeing for a second there.
Next up from Jamaica with jingling... What's it called? There's like rings attached to rings attached to rings. Come on, Brian, think, man. Everyone's waiting on you, man. All right, let's think. Rings, onion rings, Burger King, fast food chains. Chains. Way to go, me. You're in for a big surprise tonight. Is it onion rings? How did you... Oh, I see. Yeah, no, totally. Brian and the Brain. We'll be back next week when Brian gets a colonoscopy. Wait, what?
Jamaica!
But he's looking good in his gear. Everyone's basing their clothes off of something traditional or ceremonial. You know, something deeply rooted in their country. Everyone except Canada. What a stinker. Surely no one can do worse than that. Alright, let's see what the US does.
The United States of America has taken the form of superhero Captain America. Whoa!
Excuse me? Captain America? Holy shit, dude. That is so funny. But why did they write USA on the shield? Well, I've got red, white, and blue all over my costume, my shield. I've got stars everywhere. Also, the announcer says where I'm from. And I also say where I'm from at the end. Nah, better chuck some letters on the shield, man. Then people will know. Whoa, even did the superhero landing.
Superhero landing. Wait for it.
The United States of America.
Cool, man. The cosplay contest is that way. Just go through the ball pit and make a right, you can't miss it. Then at the end of the continent grouping, by the way, they divide it into continents. At the end of the continent, they all come out and they do a little dance. I don't know if this was choreographed, but it doesn't look like it. Some moves seem similar, but they're all just kind of doing their own thing. You know, just doing their own thing for a little bit. Can't hurt nobody doing their own thing for a little bit. Okay, now we're moving on to Europe. Oh, I can't wait to see all the rich culture come to life through fashion.
Moving to Belgium, and a costume named Red Devil.
Belgium? What are you doing? Why are you the devil, man? This just looks like some thirst trap Halloween costume. You know what? It reminds me of that horny devil costume that Barney Stinson was wearing.
I'm also a horny devil.
I bet he's a horny devil too. I first thought the costume was based on King Leopold II of Belgium. Now he was the literal devil. Put me on historical roasts, Jeff Ross. Well, they explain that the costume is actually based on Belgium's football team, and the announcer says,
And the Belgian people are very proud of their football team.
oh, okay. I guess America is pretty proud of the Avengers, so that makes sense now. And Canada is actually like super into denim, so that makes total sense.
I'm Nathan, and I'm proudly representing the beautiful Belgium.
Is he drunk?
Belgium!
Maybe he actually thought it was Halloween and he started pre-gaming.
That'll get ya. Wait, Iceland? Why are you in like a real Icelandic costume?
It's not Halloween, it's a national costume contest.
But the US is...
No, I meant to wear this. This shows that I'm American.
Ah, shit. Well, I'll probably be fine. You know, I've only had like... 12 shots?
Belgium!
Next up, we've got England, and well...
Mr. World England has certainly turned traditional.
Yo, he's wearing the Kingsman outfit. How you doing, Eggsy? Infiltrating the Mr. World contest, are we? Was that good? I don't know if that was a good Michael Caine impression.
Dirty.
Actually, you know what? It looks a lot like Dr. Peacock, if you know who that is. Where are my French core fans at? Shout out! Mr. England also walks out here looking so smug. He looks like he's going, "Ooh, we used to own most of these countries." Oh no, England, why did you open your umbrella indoors? You know that's bad luck. You're never gonna win like this. Let's see, did he win? No, of course he didn't win. Of course he didn't win. Guess why? He's singing in the rain-dit. He's singing in the rain-dit and he knows it. Although a little bit on the nose English, I still think this is better than just having a football shirt and a pint.
Dying the life of a true Brexit geezer.
Finland pulls up in a suit that looks ready for prom night, acting like he's cold. You wouldn't be so cold if you just went in a, I don't know, a sauna? You know, that really hot place that you guys and fitness gurus love? I'd actually like to see you naked. And, no. There's more to that. There's more. I'd actually like to see you naked with like a sauna hat on and a stick to hit yourself with. Wouldn't be so cold then, would you?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okay, well now we're just doing stereotypes. Wow, a baguette in the newspaper, a beret, a striped shirt, and the neck thing. He's just missing a cigarette and a deep hate for foreigners trying to speak French. Might as well, right? Go all out if you're first doing this.
I'm the CEO of a digital agency marketing in France, and I come from the country of love, France!
Do you think after he said he was the CEO of a marketing company in France, he had to like create some space before he said where he was from? I'm a CEO in France and I represent France. Sacre bleu.
Hello, Mr. World Northern Ireland.
Well... Alright, remember what I said about England? I still think this is better than just having a football shirt and a pint. Yeah, Northern Ireland really just did it. He's just missing a pint and is good. Honestly, I don't know the culture of Northern Ireland, right? Except being like angry and fighting with the rest of Ireland. I guess this is as good as it gets. Europe is finished and is now doing their dance while the camera cuts wildly back and forth. Oh, Jesus. And the next continent up is Africa. Angola comes out first with a sick ass costume, dude. I just hope he doesn't doesn't sound angry when he says what he represents.
South Africa está a representar Angola!
Oh, never mind. It's the way he said it. It's like the darting eyes and the fact that he's holding a bow and arrow. I just imagine he gets so hyped he shoots an audience member. South Sudan also looks super cool in his outfit. But after he says the country's name, just watch.
South Sudan!
I don't know what's so funny about that. Because like a traditional dance or walk or whatever should totally be respected and is totally fine, right? But he just like felt good after he said it. Oh yeah, I got my speech right. Honestly, a good showing from Africa. Most of them were just really cool. And of course at the end they have to do their little dance. You gotta have the dance at the end. But they also start singing the song from Lion King. Which honestly, kind of baller, right? Kind of tight. I'm not a Disney adult, I swear. It's cool, okay? This live action sequence was actually better than the live action film, right? So, suck on that, Disney. Yeah, sue me, Disney. I'm not afraid of you. But I will say, dude, the announcer did Africa dirty.
What an impressive display. Equally as impressive is how these gentlemen managed to get their outfits through customs.
Dude, he's not wrong. But to say that it's equally impressive, come on. Like, I feel like he just makes fun of the contestants. Also, you can bring weapons on planes, okay? I haven't done that, but you can. You can. You just can't have them right next to you in the plane, okay? If they did that, that'd be another story. I have one seat for me, one seat for my spear. I am good to go. All right, next up is Asia and Oceania. So first up is Australia, and I don't know.
We now move to the continental grouping of Asia and Oceania.
Some countries might not have national costumes, right? And that's fair. But does that mean you have to play off of what you think people know your country for?
In using passion for wildlife conservation to inspire others to face life challenges. This outfit also honors Steve Irwin.
I love how he was like, it's my turn now, right? No? Fucking hell, mate. Sorry, I'm not an accent guy. If I was a wall, I'd be the wall that's the same color as most of the other walls in the room. Because I sure as hell wouldn't be an accent wall.
First off, I think it's quite fitting to be a zookeeper considering some of the incredible costumes we're about to see here.
Whoa, what does that mean? Some of these guys are straight up animals, dude. There's a couple of bears in the back. I think I saw a couple of cougars in the crowd. Silly. But alright, Mr. Zookeeper, let's see some of the animals then.
This is Mr. World Bangladesh.
A construction worker. A construction worker. Here we see the dangerous construction worker in the wild. He's about to have his third white monster of the day and another cigarette. That's not nearly enough to keep him happy. Oh no, I think he saw us. Run! Run! That's what I know about construction workers from TikTok, alright? But I don't know.
Of warmth, unity, and resilience.
Oh no, I think he meant to say more. Oh, Bangladesh, just do what the others do. Just hog the spotlight, say what you have to say. Keep going even if you've already gone way too long. Looking at you, Colombia. The comment by Australia still bugs me though. Like there wasn't even that many animal references. There's one that looks like a bird, one that looks like a reptile with an elephant's head, and one that's a pair of dragons. A pair of balls I'm dragging across your face. Okay. The dragons are for Vietnam, which is the final country, and I gotta say, man, sick as hell. He even gets to do pyro on stage. I guess when you're the host country, you can do more than the others. I see what you're doing, Vietnam, alright? Being totally objective right now. Asia and Oceania doesn't really do a full-on dance. They're all just doing their own thing, which is understandable given some of the contestants' costumes. But also, no comment on the weapons that Asia uses, huh, Mr. Speaker? There were so many weapons here too. Man, they just have something against Africa. That's messed up. But now it's time to see who's in the top 20.
And our first qualifier is Colombia.
Colombia, man, I guess hogging the limelight paid off in the end. Jamaica moves on, Angola moves on, some of my favorites, you know? And that's it for the National Costume Show. A funny thing that became apparent, and not like a clown that just had a child, but a thing that became obvious was that they're all engineers. Like, what's going on?
I'm engineering.
I am a mechanical engineering student.
An environmental engineer.
Mechanical engineer.
There's so many engineers here. Is the School of Engineering just all hot guys? With so many engineers around, you shouldn't have them on stage, you should have them building bridges. I guess they're already building bridges between countries. And very hot guys. Now it's time to take a look at the final show. Because, and this was a major hurdle in my research, you cannot find a video of like the sports event or the talent show anywhere. Not on their website, not on YouTube. It's like it doesn't exist. Maybe it's actually on Mobstar. I don't know. I couldn't get in. All I could find was like the speech contest and like the top model contest. I wanted to see hot guys juggling and reciting poetry, not trying to be hot. Luckily though, some of that is in the final show. And it's in 720p, alright? I'm sorry for that. But in 2014, this would be luxury, alright? So just remember that. The show starts out with a musical performance. Mr. World Poland is on the drums, and then the boys come out. They're coming out on stage, clumsily bumping into one another. Woo, yeah, sorry, bro. Good. All right, woohoo. And then they dance a little bit again, you know? Not really coordinated, but I guess that's kind of the style of the show. They all come out according to their continent grouping, and then they dance, and dance, and dance. And then the boys come out in a traditional Vietnamese costume, all being good and proper. Look at just how good and proper they are, man. This isn't a contest, by the way. This is just like something they made them do. I don't know why though, they shouldn't need to pad the time. The show lasts like 5 hours. And then you know what? They pad the time again. Pad Thai? More like pad time. Sorry, that's from Thailand. Fucking get on with it. Alright, that's a knee slapper right there. And this time, the Lans are doing a sports outfit display. A fully choreographed, rehearsed segment that, you guessed it, isn't a competition. What? The director of the show must just really like boys dancing. Boy dance, boy dance, boy dance, boy dance. Now we finally get to see a competition, the sports competition, where the boys were running and the boys were swimming. They're even dancing before they're swimming now. What the hell? Boy dance, boy dance. And they're all in their little tiny swimming trunks. Actually, I'm beginning to see why they haven't posted the full video anywhere. It might actually be too hot for TV. But the boys swim and the boys run, and it's a super boring thing, so we're moving on. It's such a shame. For the promo video that's on the Mr. World YouTube page, previous contestants have had to do like a muddy obstacle course. What they should have done is bringing back Wipeout. Mr. World 2027, make Mr. Wipeout a contest, please. And then they show a bit of the head-to-head contest, where the boys have to make up a speech on the spot about a specific topic, which is a boring thing to watch, but impressive. While the swimming competition is a boring thing to watch, but impressive. I skimmed through the original video. I don't think I could have done a better job than their editor. Take a peep.
My biggest strength, without a doubt, is my smile.
The biggest problem the young generation has today is I feel like their passion.
Being a man means someone that is a leader.
There are two opinions. You believe in climate change or you don't believe in climate change.
The change that I'm going to make in this world is I'm going to make it impressionable to the younger generation that you do not have to compare yourself.
Compare yourself to what? Or who? Dude, I get that. It's not easy getting the best quote within the time frame you have available. But man, my biggest strength, without a doubt, is my smile. That's just hella weird. And remember, Captain America actually won this contest. Just keep that in your noggin for later, alright? Then we have the talent contest. And dude, what a shame. What a shame I can't watch Mr. Finland breakdancing more than just this clip. He was tearing that shit up, dog. And out of all the fighting talents, shadowboxing, dude? Lame. The least he could do was get one of those punching machines that you see at fairs. But he doesn't have any money for it, so he has to punch someone in the crowd and get a coin from him. Now that's talent. The winner of the talent competition was Puerto Rico, alright? And he was singing, so remember that too. Then there's the top model competition, where the boys model. Most of them are like working as models, so they have this as a job. So they're just doing their job. It's like having a carpentry contest where like 90% of people attending are carpenters.
The next contest is going to be a carpentry contest. I mean, that was kind of expected seeing how we're at the tough guy convention, but I mean, I'm psyched. I wonder who I'm gonna compete against. Wait, aren't you? Yes, I'm Jesus Christ. Yep, that's me. The Lord and Savior. Nah, that's just an old nickname. Well, what are you doing here? Well, I am a carpenter too, you know. Yeah, but you kind of have like other abilities. Whoa, do you seriously think I need my powers to build stuff? I went to school for this, man. Oh, I didn't say that. Sorry, I'm just kind of sensitive about that stuff. It's okay, man. The first contest is barn building. Ooh, that's gonna take some time, man. Are you ready? My disciples, do thine thing! Oof, it takes a village to raise a barn, am I right? Jesus, you really hit the nail on the head. Hey, don't talk about nails, man. Kind of a touchy subject. No, I didn't mean it like that. My father will hear about this.
I don't know anything about modeling, alright? I don't know if they're good or if they're bad. To me, it's just like walking and looking mean. But also, I don't know anything about fashion. Clearly, I don't know. I'm wearing a band t-shirt and a knockoff, Goggins. What are these caps called? Like a Goggins cap? A Walter Goggins cap? A Goblin cap? What is it called? Gorin Bros. A knockoff Gorin Bros cap. I bought this one because it looks so bad. I don't know if you can see that dog. That dog looks horrible. So I like real band t-shirts and knockoff brands. I don't know anything about fashion. Then they have the Multimedia Award, followed by the Charity Award. Shout out to Myanmar, well done. Which leads to the selection of the top 20. And the top 20 have to compete a little bit more. Now you might be at home asking yourself, what more can they compete in? And that is a fair question to have. But remember how the Miss World contest stopped doing the swimsuit competition? They didn't say anything about the boys. This segment is basically just more modeling in swim shorts. They're not really modeling, actually. They're just like flirting with the camera, doing tricks. But it is funny how the announcer is just like chucks in some information about how the boys like to work out.
Teddy keeps fit by doing squats, lunges and shoulder presses. He also enjoys swimming and playing football.
Like, are they making a dating profile for these dudes? After the swimwear show, the boys do a vest-on show, which is where they dress up in suits and gloves and look like they've just graduated from assassin school. Way to go! Everyone except for this dude. He doesn't have gloves on. What happened to his gloves? Did he already use them? Did he get blood on them already? I mean, the contest is getting pretty intense, so I guess the gloves are off.
That was a really good joke, Ollie. Great job on the funny.
Then the top 20 come out and model the clothes. It's so boring, dude. I don't know what people like about modeling. Whoa, he looks handsome in a suit. Whoa, he also looks handsome in a suit. Whoa, look at that. Anyway, the boys do that, and suddenly Captain America has something he wants to say.
Xin Chào Vietnam! Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Now remember, he won the speaking competition. The final question in that contest was, why would you be a good ambassador for Vietnam? And now Captain America is going to tell us all the good things about Vietnam.
We're like celebrities to you guys, so when you see us, you're so excited and you put the passion in the words. So here you see me, and all the people just go, oh! Mr. USA! You're so handsome. Picture, please. Thank you. And that makes me feel good.
What, dude? Why? The accent. Why would you do the accent? And how did you manage to make this about yourself?
I don't get that love in my country.
Now, after his weirdly well-received speech, he introduces Canada, who's going to sing
Stand By Me.
I will remind you, he did not win the talent contest for singing. That was Puerto Rico. But he can sing all right, like it's not bad. It's just, why?
Stand by me.
I'm beginning to feel like Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes.
This show is way too long, isn't it? It's way too... This could be half an hour.
Moving on, they announce who in the top 20 moves on to the top 10. Just squeezing the show just a little bit more so they can push on more ads on us. I know what you're doing, Vietnam. I know what you're doing. I know how it works. You can't silence me. You can't do that to me. You can't pretend like you have any power.
discover the real Vietnam.
After each contestant has been selected, they have to answer a random question as well as they can, followed by another musical performance, followed by the previous Mr. World, Jack Hesselwood, coming out to give a speech. And now I'm certain that was the same guy who slandered Africa for having weapons. But the crew got him back though by spelling his name wrong. You reap what you sow, Jack Hesselwood. Hesselwood. Sounds like an herb in the Harry Potter universe. Okay, everybody, then it's time to add in the Hesselwood, okay? Remember to do it slowly. 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 Oh, you fucked it. You fucked it up. You messed it up for every single one here. How many times have I told you? Oh, never mind. Good job, Mr. World Ireland.
Thank you.
I promise, we're nearly finished. Now they're going to pick out the top 4, one from each continent group. And then these 4 have to give their reasons to why they should be Mr. World 2024. They talk about how they should be selected because their charity is important and because they have the face to get the message out to the people. Although we all know what Puerto Rico has.
It's my smile.
So we're done now? They're choosing their guy? No. Puerto Rico and his smile is now going to sing You Raise Me Up, which is actually composed by a Norwegian dude, so like, shout out Rolf Løvland. Now, Puerto Rico actually won the talent competition for his singing, and he's good, alright? But also, to honor the older generation, they wheel out old soldiers on stage and the song is performed at them. Which... maybe they liked it, but it just felt so weird to me. Big empty stage with just a couple of people and a dude singing his heart out by these veterans. One of them are also like, nah, no, not the back, sorry. Don't get handsy with me, young fella. You can't handle all this. It was probably really sweet. I just feel weirded out whenever someone sings like sincerely, but especially going down to your knees and singing directly into a person's ear. Nope, I'd ask the nurse to wheel me backstage again. I can't deal with that. Now we're ready to find the top 2. You gotta top 2 and choose them, boys.
That was a really good joke, Ollie.
And now it's between Puerto Rico and Vietnam. And now they're actually out of contests, out of competitions. It's just the 2 of them now. Oh, I can't look.
Puerto Rico!
Let's go, Puerto Rico! Singing your heart out, swimming well, and having an amazing smile really makes you Mr. World 2024. The celebration at the end was pretty cute though. I mean, the guys just look like normal dudes celebrating. I'm surprised they didn't pour a bucket of Gatorade over him. Whoop! There it is, everybody, Mr. World. I hope you had a fun time watching this video. I had a ton of fun just researching this. You know, just laughing at these guys while sitting here by myself, just being overweight and not working with any charities. I realized that, right? I'm not dumb. These guys seem great, the event looks like a ton of fun for those involved, and they're actually making a difference in the world. And it's good to know that there aren't just pageants for women out there. Put a guy on stage, put him in undies, and make him talk about world peace for a minute. See how he likes it. A lot. It turns out. He likes it a lot. Remember to like this if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. And share this video with your friends and your emergency contacts. They'll know immediately that you need help. I'm gonna go now. I'm competing to see if I can make a woman stop smiling just by looking at me. Alright? See ya.
Lost brothers, but on a different note, the